today, this is the fit. Okay, today we are going to get breakfast at the convenience store. Maybe I'll grab like the little pouch of like drink things. I'm gonna try that. And then I'm gonna go meet my friend in Gangnam later today. And yeah. Today is pretty much just winging it because I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hi. So I went to the convenience store and I got some grapefruit aid in the the cup of ice that I can get with it. And also got some paksal bulgogi and baekonjil, which is spicy pork and pork bulgogi. So I'll make that. It's my breakfast. So yeah. First of all, hand sanitizer. So yeah, I'm gonna try both of these things. They look good. I don't know what I'm doing today. Maybe I need to get out of my hotel room for sure. I'm not eating chicken. So I kind of figure out where I want to go before I see my friend. If you're wondering why I don't like coffee. Well, it's not that I don't like coffee. I can't have coffee for personal reasons. But I saw the aid and I'm just like, let's get that. I like how this came in a set. That made me kind of happy because I thought everything else was like singular and then I also didn't have any translations and I didn't understand what they said, so I was like, I'm about to just get a random one. But then I saw that this said pork. It had a translation on it and I was like, I have come to the conclusion that the only person that's going to speak fully Korean to me first is the people at the GS25. I'm loving for that. So everywhere, it really has instructions, and I went past all the instructions and try to open it wrong. Figured it out. Okay. Look at that. It's dry. Yeah. Guess what? This and this with this and this only 3,500 won, which is less than $3. Love that. I want to be out with my Nisty friends, but the time they're hanging out, at the same time I have to meet my friends. So I'm like, dang. I'll probably show you some more things when I'm done eating. And if I decide to go out. I don't want to turn this into a mukbang. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey y'all, so yesterday I ended up going to my friend's house for lunch, and that was nice. And then I went to have dinner with my other friend in Gangnam, and we went to Art Box and went to this really cool restaurant that like we got up there, and it was like, this is not a door. And then there was an elevator, and it was like, this is not an elevator. And we were so confused. We were like, what is it? So then we tried to open the door, and it would open. So then we're like, wait, what? And then my friend was like, oh, maybe I should press the elevator. She pressed the elevator. It opens to the door to the restaurant. I was like, oh. But yeah, it was really cute. And then we went to this cafe after, and that was a lot of fun. And yeah, so today I'm going to Songsudo. I'm gonna meet up with another friend, and right now I'm gonna go get some breakfast or something to snack on to hold me over. So I have to leave. So yeah, see ya later. I just filmed the whole video, then I realized it was in slow motion. She's got a slow motion mukbang of me. And then me talking about my day in slow mo. That's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Hey y'all. So I went to get this. It is fried rice, like spam and kimchi. Looks pretty good. To hold me over because I'm about to eat lunch in an hour or two. So hour 2 or 3, I don't know. But I was like, I just need something small to hold me over. But I went to come back to my hotel, and they were cleaning my room, which I felt awkward, and so then I left and walked around the neighborhood for a quick sec. Yeah. I've eaten so well here. And it's good food. It's good food. Look at this. So yeah. Right now on Google. You ever have filler words in different, I don't know. But right now on Google, 아니 지금 아니고 나중에 30분 후에 다시 갈 거야. 친구는 만날 거야. Maybe my friend. Maybe I'll vlog that too. Who knows? Who knows? I hate vlogging, but like the burning passion makes me so uncomfortable. So we'll see. But I'm gonna bring my stand. So yeah. See you later.
유명한 사람.
유명한 사람 아니?
장난. I'm Evelyn.
Is that Blue? My Nestle friend. Love her. Miss her. This is the first time meeting her person.
It is wild. It do be kind of creepy.
Right, she want to be in my vlog?
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's the reason.
What's your app? What's your app? What's your blog?
Channel name? I don't know. It's not out there yet. Mine's gonna be
Okay,
Eve
let's get
Garden.
it.
Yes. I will comment when it's out.
That's what's coming. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
You got Evie?
It's a whole crew.
Yeah, we got the whole crew, guys.
The whole crew.
Hi y'all. Sorry I haven't really talked in a while. I've been in my room. But I just wanted to get on here and tell you about my day. I decided to try No Brand Burger. It looks like lucky. I have no idea at all. I have no idea at all. So you can prove me wrong. But from the looks of it, I feel like it is the Wendy's of Korea. It's like it's fast food, but it's like slightly quality fast food. You know. But yeah, I got the signature burger, and some French fries, and a nice cider, just basically Sprite. So yeah. Today, what did I do? Oh, I washed my clothes, and then I went to Hohyun University and to meet up with my friends and see my teacher for a quick sec. And while I was waiting there at Tusum Cafe, this foreigner asked to sit at the table that I was at because my chair was just facing out and there was a table right next to me. And he was like, oh, can I sit here? And I was like, sure. And then he was like, oh, what country are you from? I was like, oh, I'm from the States. And I was like, what about you? He was like, I'm from France. I'm like, oh, France. That's pretty cool. We started talking. It was really nice. And then he left, and when I went to go meet my friends, I went to the floor where I thought their classroom was, or my teacher's, what I thought my teacher's classroom was. And there's this girl who was like walking around, and then she turned to me, she's like, are you lost too? And I was like, no, I'm waiting for my teacher or whatever. And then we started having this whole conversation, and she was also really nice, and she's from California. And I was like, oh, yeah, that was cool. I met 2 foreigners. That was nice for us to sit together. But then I met up with my teacher. I literally haven't seen in a year, and who I only saw in person for less than a week because we went online. It was really nice seeing her. And then I met up with some of my Nestle friends who I've never seen in person before, and that was a whole experience, which I really liked. Yeah. And then I came home, and I went off to get off the station I normally get off at, and I went to find the exit. Like, I was supposed to get off at exit 8, right? I look up at the signs. It says, okay, you go this way or you go this way. And they say exit 8 is both in this direction. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm like, okay, this side's closer to me. Let me just go to this side. I go over to that side, and I go up the stairs or the escalator or whatever. And I'm like, this looks a little different, but whatever, it's probably taking me to the same place. I go up the stairs more, and I get to this area, and I'm like, now it says exit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is here. But when I turn, there's only 4 exits, and it's like 9 and 10 in this other one. So I'm like, how do I get to the exit I want to? But then I'm like, you know what? This neighborhood is slightly small. Probably doesn't really matter where I end up at. So I decide to get off at a random exit. I go up and I'm like, I don't don't know where I am, but I think I'm at the area where there might be like the mall. So then I'm like, okay, maybe if I just keep walking down the street, I'll run into the mall. Start walking down the street, see the exit where I normally get off at, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool, must be close. Keep walking, and I realize I'm not near the mall at all. So then I'm like, okay. But then I see a familiar shop, and so I'm like, oh, okay, let me turn down the street. Turn down the street, don't know where I am. I was like, okay, let me just keep walking, maybe I'll find my way. Keep walking. I see the mall that I wanted to go to. I'm like, oh my gosh, fantastic, great. And I try to walk down the street some more, find the crosswalk. I can barely find the crosswalk. The crosswalk is so complicated that I would have to go like a zigzag, and it's like a long walk. And I was like, never mind. Then I was like, okay, let me just go home. I start walking back home, and I'm like, I don't know where I am. And then as I'm walking, I'm like, oh, I see the cat cafe I went to last time, like last year. And I was like, oh, I didn't know it's right here. Keep walking, and then I'm like, oh wait, that's the cafe I wanted to go to. So I'm like, okay, let me just go there. So I go into the cafe. Wait. Pause. Back step. First, I see the store that I really liked, the clothing store I really liked, and that I wanted to shop at online in America, but then in the States, but then they stopped international shipping when I got paid. So I was like, dang. So I go in there and I get a lot of shirts, and thankfully I found stuff in my size, which was really surprising looking. And so I got some shirts, and I'm walking, and I run to the cafe that I wanted to go to. So I was like, oh, might as well just go and just take myself on a little date. So I go into the cafe, get some bingsu. I make plans with my other teacher, Korean teacher, and then I leave, and I'm like, okay, let's go home. And I had to look up on the maps how to get home, stop by a shop, you know. Yeah. And then came back to my hotel room. So I took myself on a mini little date today, because I really didn't really have much, if any, plans. So yeah. So I think I'm gonna eat dinner, watch Netflix, and chill the rest of the night. Okay. Well, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.